What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Rate My Squad. This time we're going to be looking at this 100k team. Now, obviously the bulk of the budget is going to be with these three special cards. Perez around 34,000, Jovetic 24,000, Vasquez 20,000. So that adds up to around 78,000 coins, and so the rest of the team is around 22k. So some other players in the team, we do have Isco at center attacking mid, Herrera at left center mid, we have Bruno at defensive mid, then we have Clichy, Varane, Umtiti, DeMarcos, and Ter Stegen in the defense and in net. So some negatives I see just kind of starting off in the team. There's not really a lot of pace in the team. Now the defense overall isn't really that slow. In fact, DeMarcos is fast. Umtiti at 75, Varane at 77 is actually pretty good for center backs. And then Clichy at 83 isn't terrible. I would hope for him to be faster, but that's not bad. But then the only other player around 80 pace or higher is Jovetic. Everyone else is lower than 80 pace. So I feel like that's not going to be very good for us. We're not going to be able to make a lot of blistering runs forward. I'm not going to really have a speedster to get the ball to if I see an opening. And along with that pace thing, I don't really see any quote-unquote athletes in the team. What I mean by that is there's no people with a lot of pace and really a lot of stamina who can just kind of run around. So what I mean by that is there's no Renato Sanchez, there's no N'Golo Kante, there's no Nainggolan, there's no Pereira or anything like that. There's not really any of those players in this team. Because while Vasquez, I'm assuming, does have good stamina, while Jovetic or Herrera maybe has good stamina, or Bruno has good stamina, their pace is lacking, so they're not going to be able to like run around. They're not going to be like Kante. They're not going to be like Sanchez or Nainggolan or anyone like that. So those are the negatives in the team. The positives I see, one of them, even though like I said that they're not really that athletic, they're very good technically. They have very good technical skill. Perez can shoot, dribble, and pass. Jovetic can shoot, dribble, pass. Same thing for Isco, same thing for Vasquez, same thing for Herrera, same thing for Bruno. Now Bruno I do think is actually going to be a liability just because of his 52 pace, but he seems like he can do everything else fairly well. But Clichy, good defending, Varane, good defending, Umtiti, good defending, DeMarcos is really fast at least, and he has good physical. So again, just technical ability, they are able to do really well, I think. And the other positive I see in this team is that the height in this team is actually pretty decent. Perez is 5'11", which for striker isn't bad. Jovetic is 6 foot, Isco is 5'9", Herrera is 6 foot, Vasquez is 6'1", Bruno is 6 foot, Varane's 6'3". So, I mean, the height is actually pretty decent. There's obviously the players who are a little lacking. Umtiti's 5'11". Ter Stegen is 6'2", which is kind of on the brink of a short goalkeeper, but he's tall enough to where I would try him out. And then the last positive I see in this team is that if the team doesn't really do that well, you're not really going to be out a lot of coins, because like I said, the bulk of the budget is with these three players right here. That makes up 78% of the budget because it's 78k. So if the team doesn't do that well, you can just sell these three players and then you're going to be fine. I mean, I'm sure a lot of players have Varane, have Umtiti, and some of these players as well. So again, if you don't really like this team, it's just going to be these three players that you're going to have to really worry about. Besides that, everyone else is fairly inexpensive. Now we do have some super subs on the bench to get rid of Bruno if necessary. We do have Sanchez, we do have Kante. If Vasquez is a little slow, we can put in Sanchez. If Bruno is not very good, we can put in Kante. And then at striker, if we're not liking Perez, or we're not liking Jovetic, or we're not liking Isco or something, then we can put in Martial or Ben Arfa as well. So before we get into a game, if you guys want me to review any of the squads that you have, just be sure to link them in the YouTube comments down below or send me them on Twitter. Either way works for me. But now let's get into a game and see how this 100k team does. Alright, first game we're coming up against... The fact that he's able to afford all these insane players, why the hell does he have De Rossi at center mid instead of like Nainggolan? He's gonna shoot, that's a goal. Oh, good save, Ter Stegen, good save. Oh, Umtiti, come on. Oh, good. Who was that? Whoever did that, whoever cleared that, that was very good. Ooh, good turn, Perez. Good turn. Yes, Perez. Get going. Get going, Perez. Oh my god, and then you do that. You did all of that work. You went from further than midfield, and you can't even put it on target. God damn it. Oh boy. Oh, come on. No. Seriously? That's the goal you score. Clichy out of position. Ter Stegen just gifts him the ball, like a weak ass shot, just pushes it straight to him. My God. Yes, surely a goal, surely a goal. Good finish, Perez. Good turn, good finish. There we go, you made up for your first one. Let's go, we're back in this. Just shoot! Don't take the world's biggest touch. Just shoot, man. Come on. God damn it. Varane, just all you have to do is just head the ball. You don't have to jump up, chest it, and then try to kick it in. And use your head, that's gonna be saved. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Run back to Marcos, you do not have 88 pace. There is no way that's 88 pace. Yes, yes. You have got, there's the open net. The open net on the entire right side of the goal, and yet you still, somehow, don't get it. Jovetic, good finish. Thank God. How the hell? How the hell? Like, I'm sorry. That's the one I score, but the one completely wide open right side of the net, I'm aiming downward, and I still, you know, the player's still not putting it where I want him to. Oh, that's a halfway decent pass. Again, it's just, if that was, you know, Martial, someone with good pace, I feel like that would have been at least a shot on goal. God damn it. Stupidest thing, Varane can't outpace extremely tired El Shaarawy, apparently. Jesus Christ, man. I need to make super subs in these games. I desperately need to make super subs. Okay, second game. It's got a Ligue 1 team with some French players in the back. Not sure how Ben Arfa and Drax are going to do in the midfield. Hopefully we can expose that, at least defensively. Oh, fuck this pitch, man. Whoever uses this field, there's a special place in hell for you. Maybe don't run straight at the fucking goalie. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Don't need that. What is wrong with you? They're very good technically. If I need them to shoot, they will score 9 times out of 10. But they're so bad physically, they don't have agility, they don't have speed, that they just can't do simple things. They can't turn no matter how good their agility is. They can't do anything like that. It's just simple things, just turning one more touch, but they can't because they're not athletic enough. They don't have the agility, they don't have the balance, they don't have the speed to turn quickly. All right, yeah, no, we're making some subs. We're making some subs. Yeah, Herrera, you're definitely out. Bruno, you're 100% out. If I switch and Conte is literally inches away from the ball, logic would say that I should switch to Conte. But instead, it's like, nah, Varane. Yes. Sanchez, let's go. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's no one who can just make runs, who can just blaze forward like that. Herrera would not be making that run, and if he did, there's no way he could outpace him. There's no way. Herrera could probably finish that. He could probably finish that, but he's not making that run because he's too slow. Oh my God. That was like just the team play is just so much better. Sanchez. Okay, who the hell is not covering that? Go. Where's my right center mid? Where's my right center mid? Nope, don't have a right center mid now. Sick, Vasquez. Good job. Way to run forward. You're amazing. I love you. You're fantastic. Fuck you, Vasquez. 2 draws, man. And here we go. Third games. Fantastic. Love that. So good. All right. Bruno. Woo! Hi, Bruno. Okay. I see that. I see you. I will say probably Sanchez isn't making that. I will say that. That is a damn good long shot. That is a damn good long shot. Fair play. Fair play. Perez. Doing him dirty. What a back heel. One more. Vasquez. Ah, damn it. Trying to put it on his. Perez. Oh, piss off. Oh my god. Oh my. Like I said, their athleticism and speed is not good. But their technical ability is fantastic. They can shoot, they can pass, they can do those things. Oh shit. Fuck. You know what? Martial's going in for Isco. I'm putting Jovetic. Actually, no. I'm gonna put Perez. Yeah, I'm gonna put Perez at center attacking mid because he can actually pass somewhat well. Why are you up? Let's look where my defense is, shall we? Nowhere. Fucking brilliant. Where is Umtiti? Where is Varane? Where is Clichy? Where is DeMarcos? Where is Conte? Oh, Ter Stegen. Let's go. Fantastic. He has actually been very, very good. Martial, good finish. Let's go. Good finish, Martial. Let's go. Fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely stuff. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, Herrera. Yeah, just okay. You know what? No, it's over. We won. We won the game. All that matters. That's all that matters. Oh my god. So that was the gameplay. Now we're going to be reviewing this team, and overall, this team is honestly just okay. That's pretty much it. The reason why it's just okay is because it lacks pace, and as much as we hate to admit it, pace is seriously needed in FIFA. You desperately need pace in FIFA. So Perez, 78 pace is not good enough for a striker, but he's actually decent as a center attacking mid. I moved him to center attacking mid in the second half of the third game, and actually got 2 assists from there. He managed to get 4 assists and a goal in the 3 games. So, like I said, in center attacking mid spot, he would actually be pretty decent. Jovetic was actually a little bit hit and miss for me. I'm not really sure how to really use him, I guess, but he's just like good at kind of everything. He has 80 pace, which is good, 85 shooting, which is actually really good, 82 passing, which is good for a striker, 87 dribbling, but his balance isn't good because he is 6 foot, so it's hard for him to maneuver on the ball, so it's good. His physicality, good. That's kind of literally it. So, I mean, 24k for a very solid striker, I would say that's worth it. But don't be expecting the world from him. Isco is not very good. Actually, I compared his stats to Jovetic. Jovetic is just a better form of Isco. So also, you could put Jovetic in at center attacking mid as well. You could do that if you wanted to. But Isco, I was not a fan of. You would probably need like one of his later informs, like his second or third inform, for him to actually be worth it, to actually use Isco. So I was not really a fan of him overall. Herrera, pissing me the fuck off in the entire time, especially the third game, just not good. I mean, high work rates does not seem good, but the seems okay, but like the 72 pace does not feel like it. He does not feel like he has 84 dribbling either. Just overall very, very bad. Just terrible, honestly. Vasquez, it was just the pace that let him down. 67 pace is not really good enough. His shooting was fine, his passing was fine, his dribbling wasn't great because of that mixture of pace and the fact that he's 6'1", so his agility and balance aren't that great. That's kind of what I was noticing. But if he did have better pace or better agility and balance, I feel like this would actually be a really solid card. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Then on to Bruno, and pretty much it was exactly what I thought. He was going to be a huge liability, and he was. His 52 pace really hurts him because he acts as if he has 80 pace or so. He acts like Conte, and if he had that pace, then he would be fantastic. He would be great because he can also hit long shots. He can also pass the ball really well, but he can't. He doesn't have the pace. He can't dribble as well because of that pace. So like, he can hit long shots, but that's literally the only thing that he can do. Then on to the defense, and I was actually pretty disappointed in the defense. Clichy was terrible because his pace was not very good. His defending seemed way too high. I mean, he has 79 defending, that seemed too high. and that 68 physicality was very apparent. Very, very weak. Very, just would bounce off opponents all the time. Varane was very dumb, it seemed like. However, that's kind of a complaint I had about him most of the time. Umtiti wasn't bad, actually. I didn't like. He was just a good defender. DeMarcos, you guys heard me complaining about him the entire time. Terrible. Feels like he has less than 80 pace. Feels like he has 78 pace instead of 88 pace. Very, very bad. Very slow. Not good at defending. Can't knock anyone off the ball. Very just bad overall. One of just the worst right backs I've used. But then Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen was actually incredibly good. I was incredibly surprised by him because I was not expecting him to be as good as he was. Very, very solid keeper. If I ever need like a goalkeeper from Liga BBVA, I'm going to use him because he's an incredibly solid goalkeeper. So the bad news is there are a few players you do need to replace. However, the good news is the majority of them can be replaced with pretty much any player from that league. So for example, DeMarcos, you can replace him with any other right back in pretty much any other right back in the La Liga. Literally any other right back, so that's going to be good. So you can go with Carvajal, you could go with Felipe Luis on that side if you wanted to. You could literally go with any other right back or left back from La Liga if you wanted to. Just do not go with DeMarcos. Clichy also needs replacing, and some of the players that you could go with would be Azpilicueta, because he's Spanish, so he would link with Herrera, so he'd get a strong link there. Or you could go with Luke Shaw, and I know a lot of people love Luke Shaw, so at left back, Luke Shaw or Azpilicueta, which would be pretty good options and way better than Clichy as well. Bruno also desperately needs replacing as well, so you could also put in Iborra, Casemiro, or Nzonzi. One of those players would really do the trick there, especially since it's a defensive mid position, and you do need more of a defensive-minded player in this team. So like I said, this team was around 100k, and I do not really think it's worth it for that price. Jovetic would actually be worth it, and Perez at center attacking mid would actually be pretty decent. So these two guys were around 58k, and for that price, I would say they were worth it. Vasquez wasn't worth it for 20k, and everyone else was actually not that great. The only players I really liked besides Perez and Jovetic was Ter Stegen and Umtiti. Those were the only other players I really enjoyed playing, because Varane's not bad, but he wasn't the best center back I've used. He's not like that great. I would definitely go with some other center backs besides him. And if I were to give this team a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it around a 6 or 6.5 out of 10, because again, you really lack the pace in this team, and if they were faster, if they were, if they had better agility or better balance so they could dribble on the ball a lot more, then this team would actually be really solid. I do believe that, but the lack of pace and the lack of agility and balance really, really hurts them. So they can't really dribble that well either, and they can't obviously make runs and make blistering runs forward. So that's going to be it for this episode of Rate My Squad. If you guys want me to rate your squad, just be sure to leave them in the YouTube comments or send me them on Twitter as well. But like I said, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace. We'll see what happens. Oh!